Happy almost New Year, you guys. If you are thinking how you'd like the next year to look and you're planning or are tempted to plan a diet or weight loss New Year's resolution, or maybe a healthy lifestyle, if so, this video is for you. As an intuitive eating dietitian, I am going against the tide and advocating for real health and not a restrictive diet and more food rules. The golden ticket? A little something called intuitive eating. It can help you accomplish what you really want: health, confidence, and a great relationship with your body and eating. So let's go over how to actually kick off this year right with the resolutions that are actually gonna serve you now and in the long term. And at the end of this video, I am gonna let you know how you can get exclusive access to a 1-hour training session, a New Year no diet workbook, and 10 days of support to help you implement everything in the new year. And all of this, the training and all the materials that you're going to get, is gonna help you to ditch diets without free falling into binges and make 2023 the year you finally feel in control around food. Did I mention it's free? I'll tell you more about this at the end of the video, and more info on it is gonna be in the caption below. If it sounds right up your alley, be sure to take a peek. Okay, let's dive in, you guys. If you're new, hello, my name is Colleen. I'm an intuitive eating dietitian who is here to help you learn how to stop dieting and to learn how to eat intuitively with no food rules, and to do so in a way that feels good and honors your health, both your mental and physical health. If that sounds like it's up your alley, be sure to take a hot second and subscribe to this channel so that you can start learning how to do just that. Okay, so resolutions. About half of US adults will make a New Year's resolution this January, but very few people will actually be able to see those resolutions through. One study actually found that only 4% of folks will achieve their goals. Now, there's a lot to unpack here, but first, what are the most common goals that people set? The most common New Year's resolution: weight loss and exercise. Other top 10 goals include traveling more, saving money, and learning new skills. The weight loss and exercise goals are probably not shocking to most of you. They're definitely not shocking to me. I used to have these types of resolutions because honestly, that's what I thought I was supposed to do as a healthy eater and as a nutrition professional. Turns out, I was wrong. And I can help you avoid the same mistakes and assumptions that I made. I'll explain why in just a second. So in one study, 1,500 adults offered their New Year's resolutions, and the data was consistent with this. Weight loss and more exercise were among the top of the list. Baby boomers actually favored weight loss as a goal slightly more than millennials. So here's the funny thing though, it isn't just around New Year's that weight loss and resolutions tend to fail. Diets fail 365 days of the year mostly. That's a lot, right? Diets can actually harm our health, both mental and physical, and I talk about that a lot here on this channel. The cycle of temporarily losing weight because of a restrictive diet and then gaining it all back and then many times more can actually hurt our metabolism and not to mention our spirits. Gorgeous, it is not a character flaw or a personal defect that has caused you to not have had that long-term fabulous experience with dieting in the past. Diets are an enormous billion-dollar industry that makes money by setting us up to fail. If diets worked, they'd lose their paying customers. It's kind of like going to the casino, right? The house always wins. So you quit. This is so common after New Year's that there's actually an official day for this. It's called Quitter's Day. And as we chatted about earlier, and maybe you know from personal experience, many folks fall short on their New Year's resolutions. So much so that, like I said, there's actually an official day for it. It's the second Friday in January. That's what's called Quitter's Day because so many people tend to let their resolutions go by then. So if the majority of the weight loss resolutions fail, what's a gal supposed to do? Buckle up, buttercup, because I have lots of ideas for you that will actually serve you far better than any other failed diet. Instead of no-win weight loss diets, I have ideas for you that I'm gonna share. I have ideas that I'm gonna share with you for New Year's resolutions that can actually help you be healthier, feel happier, starting with the way that you approach exercise and movement. So here we go. Resolution idea number 1 is joyful movement. Do you feel like exercise is punishment for eating what you ate the other day? Gosh, I used to feel that way too, and man, did it suck. It took a while for me to learn how to reframe how I approached exercise and to develop a better relationship with it. Exercise can offer so many benefits, such as stronger muscles, lowered stress levels, not to mention better sleep also. Hello, we all need that. But like any tool, it has to be used as intended, okay? So ask yourself, what exercise do you actually like to do? Are you feeling stuck answering that question? It could be because you are using exercise to burn the calories from previous meals or indulgences. Of course, that's not gonna feel joyful. Instead, make space for the movement that you actually enjoy. Sounds radical, right? Maybe you've been doing an intense HIIT workout because you can burn a lot of calories per hour, but is there joy for you? Do you see a smile on your face at any point before, during, or after the workout? Maybe you discover that what brings you the most joy is a quiet hike through the woods, yoga, or maybe the occasional sweaty Zumba. Use this new year as an opportunity to explore what brings your body the most joy and peace, because you deserve it. Resolution idea number 2 is to eat more colors. Did you know that only 1 in 10 US adults tend to eat the recommended serving of fruits and veggies? And how many people are doing that in a way that isn't an obsessive food rule that is causing a lot of stress? Not gonna name any names, but we can probably work on finding ways to actually enjoy them more often without the shoulds of diet culture being your motivation. So many New Year's resolutions are about restrictions. Less sugar, fewer desserts, counting calories and portions. And we know that restriction does not work in the long term, and they do make you anxious and overwhelmed in the meantime. So how about a New Year's resolution of more colors in an enjoyable way? Fruits and veggies offer so many nutritional benefits, from cultivating good gut health to improving the health and look of our skin to reducing the chances that you'll have chronic diseases. They're so powerful. Fruits and veggies also contribute to better mental health. Take that anxiety. Think about the usual fruits and veggies that you have on a weekly basis. Do they look like the rainbow? Try to aim for a little bit more color in there. One easy way to eat or drink the rainbow is to make a smoothie with different fruits and veggies and just blend them all together and change the color, what fruits you put in that. Easy and tasty. If you are currently forcing yourself to eat tons of veggies in the name of healthy eating and kind of just feel blah about it and you don't like it, try adding enjoyment. Something like Parmesan cheese. That is my personal favorite. It goes well with anything. It actually sticks to the veggies, and they even taste good as cold leftover veggies. P.S. A common myth about intuitive eating, which, like I said, is what I teach and preach here, is that there is no nutrition in there, and it's all about eating the donuts, the cupcakes, the cookies. Well, I love those things, but this myth is just not true. Intuitive eating does involve those vitamins and minerals that we associate with health, but intuitive eating also focuses on our mental health and our relationship with eating. And you can see this shown in a lot of my full days of eating here on this channel. Now, resolution idea 3 is about self-care. What about a New Year resolution that has to do with your own mental health? In addition to kind of eating that rainbow that we talked about, obviously. Self-care helps you feel more resilient day in and day out. Emotional self-care includes, yes, the stereotypical bubble baths, but it also 100% includes your relationship with food and working on emotional eating, joyful movement, processing our feelings, and setting boundaries. All really good stuff to kick off the year with. Okay, resolution idea number 4 is journaling. What is something that can be completed in 5 minutes, costs no money, and can reduce your stress? Journaling. Oh, I love this. For the New Year's, instead of setting a weight loss goal, reduce your stress by cultivating a regular habit of getting pen to paper. I recently did a podcast episode on journaling. If you're wondering how to get started, I'll link that in the description for you. I literally walk you through what I do and how I got started. But let those feelings out, baby. Things that are unknown are always way scary and way more anxiety inducing. Process your feelings, starting with naming them. That can be a wonderful form of self-care, and it doesn't take long at all. Resolution 5 is to join the New Year No Diet Challenge. Chances are, if you're watching this video and if you're familiar with my content at all, you know I am not about dieting and not about following bogus food rules that are just gonna backfire. If you want to stop dieting in 2023, but the idea of having zero food rules gives you major anxiety, maybe you've tried going diet-free before, but you just ended up binge eating and feeling like absolute crap. You were mentally spiraling. You felt like you were losing all control around food. Or maybe you haven't yet and you're still trying to work up the courage to ditch diets because you don't want to go through all of that bad stuff. If that's you, listen up. It's 100% possible to ditch your diet without losing control around food. So next week, I am doing a 1-hour training. It's totally free, where I will show you exactly how it's done. Then I'm gonna hook you up with 10 days of support in a Facebook group with other like-minded folks, and I'm gonna help you really start 2023 off right. Here's what you're gonna learn in the training. I'm gonna tell you what leads new intuitive eaters to binge and lose control. You're gonna learn the 3 biggest mistakes that I see gals make when they break their food rules, and you are going to learn exactly how to avoid these missteps when you decide to jump in or when you decide to jump back into intuitive eating. You're gonna learn what it actually looks like to ditch diets and to eat with no food rules without losing control. How good does that sound? If you think intuitive eating might work for other people, but it definitely doesn't work for me, I'm just too far gone. Or maybe you think, oh, why can't I just eat like a normal person? Why is this so hard? Then you're gonna wanna check the description of this video and sign up and buckle up, girly, because this training was made for YOU. But hurry, because this training, like I said, is happening next week. It's only happening once, and if you miss it, you are going to be very, very sorry, because it's gonna be so good. So do I recommend a weight loss New Year's resolution? Heck no. Yo-yo dieting is just as harmful for your mental health as it is for your physical health. They don't work and they don't last. Instead, I invite you to explore intuitive eating with emotional self-care and joyful movement, and to ditching the dang bathroom scale. This year can be your healthiest and happiest year yet. I can feel it. If you're wanting that for yourself, be sure to sign up for next week's training. I literally tell you exactly what to do step by step, and I am so stinking excited for you. I really, really hope to see you there. If you do sign up, please leave a comment on this video so I can look out for you. Also, be sure to give this video a like if you find it helpful, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video again. And with that, I will see you guys next week, but I also really hope I see you on the training. See you later.
Thank you.